Let's talk about single men with children hooking up with the one. I've known a lot of men that were in that predicament. Single, had custody of their child or children, then hooked up with the one. And all hell broke loose. Now, what's important from my observations is, does the man have boys or girls? Boys tend to work through situations on their own. Situations of various kinds. Boys are pretty much resilient. But a single dad with a girl or two girls? That's a whole another category. Maybe if you're a single dad with children, boys or girls or both, you should just wait until they're about 12 or 13. You know, raise them as best you can, especially if your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend is involved in their lives. Think about this. You're a single man. You have a child or children. And that child or children's mother is in their life. And then you get a woman. There's a lot of things that could go wrong there. And I'm not saying this happens all the time. Like, even with the last video I made, single women with children meeting someone. If you're a single mother and the father is still in that child's life or lives, there's a lot to consider. But now we're talking about a man who has custody of his children, and the mother may or may not be in their lives. Why not? Why isn't she? What's the truth? You know, motherly instincts will always trump your single dad's desires. And maybe you got custody because there was a problem. Let's say addiction. Suppose that woman gets help, that mother. Then what? Suppose your new woman wants to take over as your children's mother. Remember, I mentioned your kids are boys or girls or both. Well, let's talk about girls. You have custody of girls. Young. Let's say 7, 8, or 9. What happens if your daughter or daughters get to an age where they can start to reason? They sense things. They're affected by things that they weren't when they were 7, 8, or 9. Now they're 11, 12, 13. What happens if they want to be with their mom? What happens when they get jealous of the new woman? Because you're not giving them the attention you used to. Now you have to divide your attention between your daughter or daughters and the new woman. What happens when they don't like it, when they're not getting the attention they did before? It's different raising a boy compared to raising a girl or girls. Their feelings are different, okay? Their emotions are different. It goes deeper than that. Are you going to side with the woman you're with now and turn against your daughter or daughters? There might be a good chance that their rebelliousness is for real. Maybe the new woman was married before, or not married, but has children from the previous relationship. How is that all going to pan out as they get older and develop their character and personality? And the ex is still involved, the ex-husband or ex-boyfriend. Does it come down to your new woman or your daughter or daughters? Is that what it comes down to? And who are you going to side with? And are your daughters or daughters, one daughter or two daughters or three, are their concerns legitimate?